Yo,
No,
yo,
it's
it's
good.
ODB, and we got TRI. We're going to get started in just a second. We're going to see who we pick up here on a couple of the channels. And it's funny. We've done this a couple times, but on Instagram, it looks like it's not going to look right. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and get started in just a minute. But for some reason on Instagram, it looks like it's in the wrong orientation.
Is it sent them to your Facebook as well?
Yeah, it does. And if you want to share it,
Yeah, I was
uh,
trying to do. I could.
we're going to go ahead and get started. Some of you guys on Instagram, I don't know how much you're going to be able to see of this because looks like it's the wrong orientation. So if you're going to jump out of here from Instagram, we just want to let you know the main thing is you got to come out to the freaking weekend.
That's right.
So again, if you're on Instagram and it doesn't put it in vertical, I apologize because it's not letting me change that. So, but TRIPP,
Right.
there's one, we just got to get this out of the way because we're going to talk about the freaking weekend. There's a big rumor going around about you. And
Okay.
I just want to put this to bed.
Mhm.
Are you still recovering from the 4th of July fireworks incident?
That wasn't even me. That wasn't even me.
It wasn't even him.
Nah,
So
it was a
listen,
buddy of mine.
many of you are on Facebook, some are on Riverside, and you're on different channels such as YouTube. Thank you so much for chiming in. ODB from OLP. We got TRIPP, as I said, from the freaking weekend. This isn't going to be super long, but Tripp, give them the elevator pitch. Why do they need to come out to Biloxi in less than 4 weeks?
Biggest beach party of the summer, and we're almost out of tickets. So like now's the time to do it if you're going to do it.
The freaking weekend, the 19th, 20th, 21st
Right.
in Biloxi at Harrah's.
Yeah.
One of the biggest draws about this event, Tripp, for me is the Harrah's hotel. The
Yep.
hotel motel is right across the street. You
Mhm.
take the catwalk, you take the stairs down, and biggity boom, you're at the event. How
Yep.
awesome is that for your show goers to make the experience what it is?
It's perfect. You park, you stay, you play. I mean, it doesn't get any easier. Like if you want to party, if you want to hang out, you don't have to go anywhere. You just park, set your truck up, and then you're there all weekend. Like it doesn't get any easier than that.
Yeah, people used to talk about Detroit Autorama, Havoc, some of these shows that were what we call destination shows where you would park and then you didn't technically have to leave. The good thing is also, I want families to know that it is a family event. But Tripp, people can eat at this, casino hotel, but they can also drive if they want to go to like a Cane's or something like that locally.
Yeah, there's tons of restaurants down the strip. I mean, it's right in the middle of Biloxi, and it's right on the border of Ocean Springs. I mean, if you want it, you can find it down there. I mean, there's 10 Waffle Houses within a mile. So if you want to eat, and then on site, I mean, there's Steak and Shake, there's a steakhouse, there's a couple different restaurants. I mean, there's anything you can want on property, and if you can't find it there, you can find it with really close.
Tell them about pre-reg because I understand we're nearing in on that.
Yeah, I was just looking. Pre-registration closes next Sunday. So the third, well, not this coming up Sunday, but the following, the 31st. Midnight, August 31st. If you haven't pre-registered, that's done. You'll have to wait till day of the show. And we only have about 100 spots left. So it's going to be a first come, first serve basis.
The venue is huge. One of the
Yeah.
greatest things about this show, I want to give it up to our title sponsor, Scraping the Coast. They've been with us 10
Yep.
years. They're also in Biloxi. But 3 months after Scraping, which is the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st of September, you have your awesome event, The Freakin' Weekend, and it brings in a ton of different variety. Last year, I saw a truck that I literally thought was from like the Monster Jam. It was so lifted and crazy, and it sounded like one. How important is it for you not to pigeonhole yourself and say, hey, we want all these different show goers to come and experience?
Yeah, so I mean, we're a mini truck show like at heart, but we have classes across the board. If you got a cool side by side, a cool bike, car, truck, lifted, like you said, the Aaron and his big monster Jeep, he's bringing out something he said is even bigger than that this year. But if it's cool, we want to see it. I mean, we've had semis in the field, we've had hot rods, we have a little bit of everything.
Excellent. The other key thing is mini truck and row. So if you have a mini truck and you want to park in mini truck and row, get with us. You can send me a message. we did this unique experience, and you had all these mini truckers last year. You know, you had Zach, you had Chad, you had all these different clubs. And to me, it was so cool because the venue is so big. Nobody feels like they're tight on space, right? You set up your camp, you set up your tents, you make sure that they're anchored down, and you could literally have a great time all weekend.
Right.
How important was it for you to have the KIKs, right? And Robert Simmons and all of those guys come out with their different trucks and showcase right there in the front?
Yeah, so we wanted to, display obviously our favorite, our genre is mini trucks. So we kind of display that heavy, and we picked our favorite ones, and it didn't matter the club, the person, who it was. We picked our favorite trucks and we lined them up right there on the display row. And we're going to do it again this year, and we got some pretty cool stuff lined up to be there this year.
Yeah, one thing I want to show you guys is if you look at, I mean, this is just a small variety. You know, you had people from Texas, you had Scotty the Body and Jenna Lees from Florida. You had Tom from all the way from Arizona. I think Ben Miller may have came out as well. Matt Stone. You had so many different people, and this was the cool thing. When I walked all the way out by the water, you had Committed Club out there in this full-size truck, right?
Yeah.
So the variety is just insane. You also had this younger kid, which reinforces the younger generation is getting, is up and coming. This truck was like totally insane. It may not fit everyone's mold of what, they want to see at a show. But what was super awesome, Tripp, is it shows the variety. And having gone to shows for 29, almost 30 straight years, that's a key thing. If you go to this event, you're going to see something more than likely you've never seen.
For sure. I mean, we try to bring out, the best quality of everything we can find. So, I mean, we bring out the heavy hitters for sure. But if you got weird stuff, for sure, we like to see it. That dude's truck was incredible.
So, look, one of the other key things is Friday night and Saturday. Talk to us about the Friday piece and then who can attend, and Saturday, Tripp.
So Friday's open to pretty much anybody. It's a friends and family hospitality night. Missy Jacobo's cooking a bunch of jambalaya. We'll have some free beer. Get low. We'll have some music going in the field. It's all at the stage in the show field. Saturday is the after party with the bikini contest, and it's the big party that everybody wants to go to. And I'm glad you brought that up so we can originally set aside tickets just for the first 300 pre-reg. But we had a kind of a surplus of tickets left that weren't claimed through that pre-registration. So we're going to have about 75 tickets for sale extra. If you come in and you don't want to register and want to just get a after party pass, we're going to have about 75. And again, those are going to be first come, first serve. Those are going to go live on our website September 1st. So if you want them and you want to be there, you can get them there.
Yeah, for anybody that hasn't been, I think this is keep me honest, third annual.
Yep.
Third annual event. That Saturday night almost reminds me a couple times I've been out to SEMA with the round bar that a lot of people will hang out at, because you had this mix and mingle all the way into the night, right? Some of the folks will splurge and they'll get one of the little cabanas, right? Which is like a true VIP experience.
Right.
You float around, you talk to all the different clubs. Oh, by the way, the bikini contest, look, you can call it what you want, but these girls got down. They went hard in the paint for this amazing dollar payout.
Yeah.
But then the belly flop, the guys got involved as well. You had the whole pool area literally lined up. Everybody was watching.
Yeah.
And the experience, to me, just for that alone, is worth it.
Yeah, for sure. The pool party is kind of taking on a life of its own. Like, that's what people want to come to. They're registering trucks to get tickets to that, and I get messages every day. Hey, how do we get to that? How do we get to that? And so we do, like I said, we do have a couple extras. It won't be many. That thing's going to be packed. It'll be standing room only for sure.
Something that's unique about this event, everyone, is if you're on the fence about coming out, you're like, hey, Biloxi, the 19th, the 20th, 21st, I don't have anything going on. Hey, listen, keep me honest, right? You guys may have swerved me at the last second. There's no spectator fee.
No,
right?
you just go.
People can gallivant in, they can check out the show, and they can peel away. If you want to support the event, you go support a vendor like a KIK, like an OLP. Yes. There's food vendors, there's food trucks. You can go buy a show shirt, right? You can do those type of things. And then if you want to hang out, maybe you're not going to be able to get into the after party. There's even that big bar area across the street at Harris.
Yeah, so we have so it's free to get in. It's free spectators. We as of now, we have no plans on changing that. If you want to come out, it's free parking, free to walk in the gate. Come out, get some Dab's barbecue, get some egg rolls, whatever you want to do. Come hang out. It's free all weekend. We won't charge you $1 to get in. Obviously, the after party is kind of more towards participants, but as far as the event, it's free all weekend. And then, yeah, to your point, the Blind Tiger's right there in the field. If you want to go get a burger, fry, get a cold beer, it's, you can walk right up and do it, and you don't have to pay to do any of that.
A lot of shows you'll go to, maybe the host restaurant and things like that, the go-to place isn't always great. This place is actually really, really good. You take the stairs, boom, you're up there, you're right on the water. We ate there, I think, 2 or 3 nights in a row because it was that good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different clubs that come out, but there's a couple of companies. I know O'Reilly's is one.
Yep.
There's a few companies that you probably said, hey, yo, Jay, I couldn't do this with my team unless these bigger companies step up, right? Besides Harris, Gulf Coast, do you want to give anybody a shout out?
Yeah, so Alpha Customs puts together our after party. They kind of foot the bill for all the craziness that happens on Saturday night. Obviously, Kyle and Amplified, they're the big dog on the show. They're our title sponsor. He's been a partner since day one. He, keeps us honest and makes everything happen on the back end. And then we partnered up with Lit FX this year. We've been posting a little bit of our new awards. They're kind of doing some crazy stuff with us on our specialty awards. But yeah, that's kind of the big people that kind of keep the wheels rolling on everything.
Now, Mike Murray was up in the air about supposedly we can't even get a hold of this guy about bringing a Mazda. He said, yo, talk to Tripp. I don't think you guys will allow, if somebody doesn't bring their vehicle, they can't just show you a photo and still be in for an award.
No, absolutely.
I mean, I don't know what he's thinking. But the awards are a key piece to any event, as you know, TRIPP. Who's laying down those awards for you this year?
Lit FX did all of our specialty awards. They're all LED board, 3D printed stuff, and some laser cut stuff. They're really cool. We posted a couple videos of one the other day. But they're doing all of our specialty awards, and then Modified does all of our top 75 awards, our playing cards that we give out every year. They're handling those for us again this year. Yeah.
I know on Facebook, you can look up Freakin Weekend. I'm calling it TFW, which is short for The Freakin Weekend. You can also go on the website. There's a ton more information. What are a few more key things that people should know? Maybe they're a couple hours from the event. They're like, I don't know, it's the end of summer. Should I come out, Tripp?
You need to be there. Yeah, if you miss it, you miss it. Like it is a good time, and I'm not just saying that because it's my event. It's going to be the biggest party of the summer, and we've nailed that the last couple of years, and we're doing it bigger this year. We got a couple of cool things in store for you. It's definitely worth coming out to.
If you don't trust us, go on Instagram right now and check out The Freakin Weekend. Look at what he's posted. He's got a very unique kind of guerrilla marketing style. My understanding was there was a comment from the guys that run this show, Tripp, that we blew the entire marketing budget on way cooler stuff than flyers, and I truly love that. But if you even look at what they've been tagged in, some of the collab posts that we've done, it shows you how easy it is to get from Harrah's and just walk across the street.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a very, very unique experience. And if you just look at some of those social media posts, I think it's going to gravitate and pull you in. Our friend Justin from Twin States was even in town last year. He gallivanted over that Saturday morning, slapped hands with a few people. And, I think he was looking around like, wow, this is going to be an awesome event.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're good people over there.
The Freakin Weekend, Facebook, Instagram, you do the Tickety Talk stuff, right, as well?
Yep, that's all through my media stuff. But yeah, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and then our website. Our Instagram kind of got all the information you need.
Yeah, TRIPP did it, right? That's your media piece that you're kind of growing over there.
Yep.
The office looks great. We've been out to the Freakin Weekend, and I tell you what, it's a great time. We like to also shoot over to some of the casinos that are around, including Harrah's.
Yep.
Mike usually will let me borrow his debit card, and we'll try to get some, we'll try to win.
Yeah,
I told him, look, if we don't, I may not be able to pay you back, but it's all good.
He's got it. He's good for it.
Anything else you got for everyone? They need to go pre-register. They got about a week and a half.
About a week and a half to register.
Yeah, before Labor Day weekend.
Yep. We're closing Sunday at midnight on August 31st. So you have right at 11 days to pre-register and get a cheaper rate on your ticket. Prices go up day of the show, and they're also limited. So if you want to lock your spot in before you get there, I don't want to have to turn people away, but like I said, we have roughly 100 tickets left that's going to be sold between pre-registration and day of the show. So if you show up and we're out of tickets, there's not a lot I can do for you.
Do a freak check for all your freak homies out there.
Freak check.
The name spins off from that awesome club that's been around a long time. Big ups to Shannon and all the kinfolk in Freaks. But I can tell you this, do not act a fool. show the respect that we've
For sure.
continued to see reinforced from LST and so many amazing shows out there. Big ups to our title sponsor, Scraping the Coast. Tripp, much love. TRIPP in the house. ODB, we at ya.
Appreciate it, brother.
My man. Dude, I think we're going to set the precedent.